Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News' video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors, which is you guys. Please consider supporting us, doing a new drive for 2026, starting off 2026 right by re-upping on Patreon. It forms the backbone of our mobile infantry, which keeps us going, keeps the lights on here at the studio when we go through ups and downs of demonetization and just getting the content out to you. Thank you guys so much. You can also use a YouTube join button if it's more convenient for you here. You get the little shield and everything every time you comment. And subscribe if you can't do that. It's free. It also helps the show. And yeah, so thank y'all guys for supporting us moving forward into 2026. And again, if you're wondering why we're doing this format, it's because right now there is, everybody changed their backgrounds.
Yeah.
It's because there's an ice storm going on in Texas right now, and it's completely icy out there. And
we don't get snow. It would be fine if it was snow. What happens is we get frozen rain, and then it melts, and then it refreezes, and it's a skating rink on all the roads.
I don't want the boys driving in that shit because it's dangerous out there. And Texans don't know how to do anything in
we don't have the infrastructure. There's no salt trucks. There's no any of that stuff. So.
Yeah. So, okay, this is part 2 then. Alex, and then in gaming news, in AJS news, I'm working on the top 10 worst games for this week. The boys will be streaming on Tuesday while I edit that whole day. Hopefully I'll have it out by around then, maybe Wednesday at the latest, but definitely by this week. And then we can move on to the movies and then maybe some new lists. So thank you guys.
High Guard, it comes out today. You
can't forget about
High Guard. Everyone else forgot about High Guard.
Yeah,
we did. We will be playing High Guard later on today, probably if the servers are real and exist. And it's not shut down.
It's real, Joe.
So stay tuned for that, and we'll be covering High Guard as well. Our last video talked about our thoughts on their marketing strategy. So go watch our video number 1. But welcome to video number 2, and let's do it, Alex. What the hell has been going on in gaming news?
Well, Unity has a lot of problems, and users and people who design games have been asking for a ton of features for years, and so they have answered all of our prayers, and they have finally integrated Unity with Walmart. So they've added Walmart Immersive Commerce. It's a compelling monetization tools for developers, so you can actually add real Walmart products to your games, and then people can buy them in like real life and connect their Walmart accounts. 'Cause this is what everybody wanted.
I already hate when Amazon does that. It's a commercial. It's like, oh, if you accidentally try to skip it,
if you press a button,
it goes buy it. I was like, I don't want to buy it. I don't want to skip this stupid thing.
I hate that shit too.
But this will bridge the gap between virtual gameplay and real-world retail.
Nah, fuck off.
Players can link their Walmart accounts and complete secure purchases without leaving their game. Because when I play Supermarket Sim with OJ, the only thing that could make it worse would be OJ accidentally ordering 9,000 boxes of Cookie Crisp or something.
I was about to say, what happens if a kid just accidentally orders everything like that? It's like, well, that's actually real. So I don't like it.
They're framing it as a good thing that developers will be able to have a new revenue stream, and they won't have to do inventory or fulfillment because Walmart will handle everything. This isn't what I want. I don't want to play this in your game. So if you're a Unity developer, I hate this. So I don't know.
I agree. I don't want this in my game. Like, I like playing
your gas station sim.
My gas station sim for fun. I don't want to be spending real life money.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, any advertisement shoved in our face, inorganically, no thank you. Even organically, no thank you.
Well, it's funny because Walmart's brand is Great Value, which sounds like a fake video game made-up brand anyway. So, yeah. All right, another news. We got numbers for Call of Duty and Battlefield, and both struggled to stand out over the Christmas period, according to analysts. Battlefield still was the best-selling game of the year, but man, did the player count really
Did you say Battlefield?
Battlefield, yeah.
Yeah, usually it's Call of Duty. I mean, don't pass that up. You got to give it some weight there.
Yeah, so it remained 2025's top-selling game in the U.S. by dollar sales, according to Circana. And so it did well, but they weren't able to hold on to their players for very long. We've seen a lot of people, just like the diehard fans, us included, saying, like, look, your maps aren't very good. You really need to add more bigger maps, especially legacy maps and things. But otherwise, it's just other games. I mean, Ark came out and absolutely dominated. People were really, really interested in it. So some of the big players are getting unseated by some of these newcomers. So
Yep. Ark with more concurrent players. I think players came in probably after us when we were like, because I put hundreds of hours into it. Now I'm tired of it, right? You would think that the player base would be going down, but I think that it recruited a lot of the people who were bored with Call of Duty, a lot of people that were bored with Battlefield, and so that has sustained it.
Yeah, Call of Duty dropped to number 5 on revenue charts for the last month, and Battlefield fell to 8. So, I mean, really dropped down.
Yep.
But
Battlefield needs to put out some really good updates coming up because it's big. It's a big drop, which is unfortunate because I do like Battlefield 6. I think it's a good, solid foundation. Has some problems with it. Go check out our angry review.
Yeah.
But it is worth playing, and I hope the community doesn't die in it.
Maps. All you need is maps. Maybe a little balance, but mainly maps. All right, this week we had a major Xbox showcase. It was for Fable and some others. First, we're going to talk about Fable. Famously, I think Joe promised he's going to do 32 Reasons Why. A new video, right? Where it's either the greatest game of all time or why it sucks.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could get to 32 Reasons until it has to come out. We'll see what that is. I already have some good opinions to like things that kick ass and things that suck about it. If you want to hear the things that suck about it, it's that Fable, one of the most iconic things in Fable is the morality system.
The horns,
so the more bad things you do, your appearance changes. The more good things you do, your appearance changes more like an angel, and then if you do bad things, you're more like a demon. People are upset that that's not there. For me, there needs to be a morality system. Do I care so much about, it changing my appearance? I say no. I think the option should be there for people that want it, and I understand why they're getting upset by it. But I never liked the way my character looked, either as a demon or an angel, so because I don't like that, and instead I like all the armor sets and clothing that I find, then I wanted to turn it off. So as long as it's an enable and disable option, then I think that's best. But they've already said they're not going to do it, and that's one of the things that sucks. So that would be in the top reasons.
As long as
Fable
NPCs
sucks.
react to you, I think it's fine. Like it's like when we played Hogwarts and we did unforgivable curses in the street, and so like we were murdering people violently, and they're like, "Oh hell, good morning." I want people to be like, "Oh my god, this guy's reputation is the worst. I don't want to talk to him," type thing. So
yeah, just from the trailer too, I liked how most of these places look like people live there. Like when we played Avowed, everyone's just standing behind this table, like waiting for you to talk to. The whole village seemed empty. It's like, okay, well, this is boring. But this one actually looks like you could do a lot.
Well, you mentioned people live there. They apparently had to craft 1,000 different households or places for people to sleep because there's 1,000 handcrafted NPCs, and you can apparently marry every single one of them, Joe. So...
Really? I'm going to put that to the test. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Challenge accepted, Joe.
I'm on my
Challenge accepted.
900 wives already.
I don't think that they mean simultaneously. This is not a Mormon simulator or a this. It says
Alex just said it's in the game.
No, 1,000 are marryable. Not I have 1,000 wives and husbands.
I'm going to play the way I want to play. You play the way you want to play.
Okay.
So the direct quote is, you can go and speak to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations. You could marry. It'd be a lot of work, but you could marry them all. You could have kids with them. You can hire them. You can fire them. They are just great fun.
Okay. I stand corrected. I did not think that they would enable a system of 1,000 marriages. Good luck, Joe.
That's a policy. That's all.
That's
see.
actually
a
really
lot.
cool. Now, I'm not expecting anything from this kind of goes from one ear and out the other. I'm not expecting, oh my God, there's going to be relations. There's going to be The Sims. And no, 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 no. Yes, they say it's fully voiced. Yes, they say 1,000. But it's going to be 2 or 3 voice lines for each of the people. Please set your expectations here, you know. I think
My expectations are OJ is going to get rejected 900 plus times.
Well,
they're going to program
those
it in a
numbers.
way where they cannot refuse other Joe. That's the only way.
There's always a way.
He's saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
There's a chance that there's
Hey,
a
look,
few that will
1 in 1,000
never
means you'll get one.
refuse.
Yeah.
Damn.
Xbox has said they aim to be more consistent with launching first-party titles on PlayStation. You know, this is the head of Xbox Game Studios. Some people are like, "Oh, this is the death of Xbox proper," you know, because they're releasing games wherever they want.
They've been doing that for years now.
Yeah, and
Xbox has never been a priority. It's been Xbox everywhere, which, you know, to me really does hurt. I think I thought at that moment that the console war was over, you know, and you know they'll never go back. I just don't think you can go back. You can capture that magic. So, I mean, they'll release a new console, but because the games come out on everything else, there's going to be people like me that is like, well, I'm not going to buy the console because I'll just play it on PC.
Yeah, exactly.
It's way easier too.
So they you know, talking about PlayStation and some of the games that they want to do. We also got sight on Game Freak's new game.
Yeah,
you know,
they look good.
Beast of Reincarnation.
They're fucking sick and tired of making Pokemon all the time. Game Freak, famous for Pokemon, for making the same fucking Pokemon game over and over with barely any variations. Pokemon still don't talk. I need them to be audible and to make fucking sounds. I've been waiting forever for them to, you know, fucking do that, except for the Pikachu edition, which did say Pikachu, but other than that, I was mad about that, and I'm fucking, you know, I'm an old man now, and I'm still waiting for that Game Freak. But fuck it, they're moving on. They're making other games as well, and I will support it. It looked good and it looked interesting, post-apocalyptic, with some interesting boss battles and lore and world. And I think that they'll go the extra mile because it's something different, and I think that allows them to get their creative juices flowing.
Well, they've developed absolute god awful shit games for like 8 years. So maybe all of that effort and like went into this project, and so this one will be good to make up for.
I don't think it'll be amazing, top tier, 10 out of 10, Elden Ring. Nah, I just think it'll be serviceable.
If every game is a 7 out of 10, we're eating good. So yeah. I'd be fine with some 7s or 8s. That would be great. 10, I'd love, but
yeah.
We also got, you know, we had to see that really cool pottery game.
How'd you like that, Joe?
For an hour.
They spent too much time on it. Maybe if it was a shorter clip, maybe I would have been interested. But since they like did a deep dive, more than what we actually wanted on Fable,
they gave more time.
Gameplay, I was like,
they gave more time to that game than Fable.
It's not for me. It's not for me.
Yeah,
I think it is. I think it's a party game for everybody, but they just spent too much fucking time talking about it. And hopefully it'll be fun. We'll try it out with our buddies. But yeah,
it's on Game Pass, right?
We don't have Game Pass anymore.
Well, we can turn on Game Pass for like a month and like get some use out of it, and then turn it back off.
I need there to be studios out there like Double Fine doing these, because it ain't coming from EA. You go to them with a game. Yeah, I want to make teapots fight each other. Get the fuck out of here. Well, get out of here. You're fired.
To be
dumb
fair,
fuck. How are we supposed to profit from that, you stupid fuck? You know, so I'm glad that, you know, Double Fine was like, hey, we do these game jams every so often, and they become ideas for the studio.
Yeah, I mean, EA does, you know, they have, what is it, Phase Light? EA, what is EA's indie company? That's the only section of EA that's any good.
They do. EA Originals is the company that supports, you know, indie development at a loss. I have no idea how this existed and why it continues to exist, but somebody is doing good work over there and has carved out a niche at EA to support those kinds of things.
Yo, a good thing it will die, because now we need to start cutting things off, because EA is $24 billion in debt. So there's that.
Yeah, the Saudis might not like EA Originals, Or maybe they will because they think that's the new franchises will come from there so that they can make up the money. I don't know.
I'm curious to see what Madden's gonna look like this year.
Nothing, Joe. There doesn't. It's not going to change that radically in 1 year. So anything that was happening already was already being worked on.
It might have been like more microtransactions.
Oh, they could do that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe. They could do that last minute.
I was thinking.
And then we'll have more Moss jerseys made of real moss, and then we'll have more Michael Jordan basketball shoes on the fucking football field, and then helmets with eyes that are goofy that don't even. The skins and
that's what
Madden were so bad.
A lot of microtransactions and more AI stuff.
More AI integration.
You have an AI go through and remove all the 25s, and you had a 26, and then that's it.
And they'll never have to worry about that again.
You don't have to work on anything. I just want the stands filled. Remember the original Will Smith eating spaghetti?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want all of the people watching the game to look like that. That level of AI, because that would make it more interesting than it is now.
That would.
They need to fucking do something. I know they're not going to do something. I mean, that is a yearly tradition that Madden is bad, and we do an angry rant on it.
Yeah, I'm just expecting to see what other thing they could fuck up.
Yeah.
It's already fucked up.
How much more can you fuck up?
Damage this? Yeah.
Here's what's coming, Joe. My idea for how much more they can fuck it up, I think they're going to go NBA 2K, from the 2K series and create a city where you walk around. Yeah, you walk around a city and you're in your football gear, and then you buy cleats, and then you buy your girlfriend, and then I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, something like that. And then your agent tells you that you need to go into the barber shop. Hey, look who it is!
It's Moose.
Oh, he's getting big. Holy crap!
28 pounds.
Get the hell out of here. I haven't seen Moose in forever. He's huge.
He is.
He used to be tiny, fitting Alex's hand.
Yeah.
Wow. There's no hope, Joe. Nope. And I think the Saudi Arabia purchase is going to make it worse, so we'll see. Yeah. But I don't think I don't think it'll affect it until like Madden 20, let's see. So 26 would be 27. 28 would be 29. So Madden 29, I think, is when we're going to see the Saudi Madden.
EA's going to last that long?
They need money.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right, you had one story about Batman?
Yeah, so if y'all don't know, in the DCU news, people are freaking out on the Batman forums and everything. It was potentially a huge upset that just occurred here. People are losing faith in the DCU because when James Gunn originally announced that he was doing a Batman movie in addition to the Robert Pattinson Batman movie, that's already coming out. That's Matt Reeves. You got a sequel to it. They're going to do their own version. It was called Batman the Brave and the Bold, and it was going to feature Damian Wayne, who, is kind of a bad guy, initially a villain, trained by the League of Assassins and Shadows and stuff, and then he teaches his son the right way. I thought that was going to be interesting. I thought it was going to be cool to do a new Robin we haven't seen before. Well, he said he had a number of writers and he has a number of directors in his mind for who he wants. Well, he finally announced who it is, and let's see here and get this name right. It is Christina Hodson. Now, you'd say, who the fuck is Christina Hodson? I don't know. Well, she has wonderful writing credits, including The Flash. The Flash with Ezra Miller. People were like, wait, what? And then Birds of Prey, and then Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. So that was another blow. And then, what else? Unforgettable, which got a 5.2 out of 10. Shut In, which got a 4.8 out of 10. Her best writing credit was Bumblebee. A lot of people liked that movie. That's got 6.7. I didn't really like Bumblebee. But this is very worrisome because if that's the writer for Batman, and Batman is like a legend that everybody protects, and they're very worried, how is Batman going to be treated? Is it going to be bright and colorful? Because that's pretty much all she's done. And then they said the director attached to it is, what is his name? The guy, Alex, help me out here. The guy that did
Which movie?
It. Do you know him? The It.
Wait,
Welcome
Matt
to
Reeves
Derry.
isn't. Wait, there's a new.
It. Welcome to Derry. It's what's the guy that does that?
Oh.
Muschietti. Andy Muschietti. And so that's
okay.
another blow, and people got even more pissed over that because why? Well, Flash. He directed The Flash, and people were upset about that. But he kind of got in people's good graces again, kind of redeemed himself a little bit with It, Welcome to Derry. Obviously, he also did the original It's as well as Mama. And so, yeah, people were freaking
Chapter
out
2
online.
sucked. Yeah, no, not a big fan.
What
of
do you think about, Joe, the Batman franchise in the hands of Andy and
It's gonna make money.
Christina
Batman
here?
always makes money, so there's that. But I don't with the movies you just listed. I don't feel very confident.
So you say whether it's good or bad, it's going to make money because it's Batman.
Yes,
So it doesn't matter who's writing it.
it would help out if it was better. Obviously, but I am more optimistic that it's not gonna be as good.
Here's other things she's written. Batgirl, that was so bad, apparently, it had to be canceled and
Destroyed.
deleted and destroyed because it was so bad.
Never
HBO
to
was
see
like,
the light of
even
day."
I cannot release this. I mean, that really worries me. And then she's also writing
Yes.
Fast X Part 2, the conclusion, I guess, to the fucking Fast and Furious
That's still coming
franchise.
out. I forgot about that.
At some point, she's one of the writers for it. So, I don't know. People in Hollywood
No.
think this girl is talented as hell because, listen, James Gunn had to have known that there was going to be massive blowback from this. I think he knows that there are people out there that is like Flash and Ezra Miller and all that shit was so fucking goofy. And then there's people out there that hate Birds of Prey. It's like, why do they got all the women and the women suck and they're stupid? And then plus the
Guns
film,
don't work.
the fucking film sucks. It's not as good as it should be. And, so who do you blame that on? Do you blame it on the writer? Do you blame it on the director? And people say, to her defense, there are some good. There is some hope. I've given you all the bad, right?
You have to hope
What is some of the
that she
good?
submitted her
got
ideas
it.
to James, and he's like, "I love these ideas." And also, I think there
Yeah,
were like 11
that's what
writers on
James
the
said.
Flash. Yeah.
What was that?
Well, because I mean, you don't just hire someone without hearing their ideas. So hopefully, her ideas for like, this is how I want to write it.
It's not
And then
just
you
an
have to hope-
idea. So you
Yeah.
got it. You hit it on the nail there. She sent a completed script, and he loved the script. And he's like, I won't move forward with projects unless I have a script that I know is good and I like. So the pros for her biggest strength is that she's actually pretty good at finding heart in her films. So Bumblebee obviously saved Transformers by focusing on the emotions in the film over a bunch of explosions. And I know The Flash was a fucking mess, but some people like at least the core heart of that film. So she's likely to give a vulnerable internal Bruce Wayne. I think that could be good. In Birds of Prey, one of the things she showed is that she can give us a Gotham that feels grimy and lived in, the Gotham streets. And her action scenes, like that police station raid in that film, they're kinetic, creative. She can do some interesting fight scenes. Of course, she's not going to be doing the choreography,
Yeah,
but the way the
director
writer
in it,
writes
well.
it, that's going to have to be the director and the cinematographer. But basically, The Brave and Bold is about Bruce and Damian, okay? And I think her best work, if you choose Bumblebee, is all about, broken people forming families and weird, that. And so that bond, I think there's some there's some positives there, right, for the Bruce Damian dynamic.
As long as they stick to that story, what I don't want them to do is be like, well, it was originally Damian and Bruce, and now we're going to completely change it and keep the name Brave. It's like, if you want to write your own Batman thing, do your own Batman thing, but
right. But because that news was so bad, and all the Batman forums and all the Batman websites were bitching and complaining, and the building, red alert, the building is on fire, everything is fucked. I think James Gunn tried to run some interference, and he released the Lobo. Everybody, look over here! Look over here now! It's Jason Momoa as Lobo. Don't you love him? And I don't know. It just kind of fell flat, I think, because people were already pissed about something else. I still think he looks good. This looks terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how he looks in Krypton, the series. Yeah, the series you never fucking watched, never fucking supported. No, fuck that. He looks better than the guy in fucking Krypton. Shut up. So I think what it is, though, is they do have a point. The way the lens looks all blurred, and it's not a good reveal. The poster for him is better, but I think the shots in the film don't show off his character in the most awesome way. It's not that big hit moment, but that makes me worried for his reveal in the film. But I think he'll be a good Lobo, and I think people need to chill and then just watch the performance.
Yeah, I think immediately he's Lobo, so I'm looking forward to whatever he's doing.
Yeah, I like the sharpened teeth. I like the makeup and the look. I would prefer a little bit more red eyes. I think there's a little bit, but it's more realistic look. Looks like he's got frizzy hair, frazzled hair, but all that could be taken care of, and we'll see what it looks like in the actual film when that comes out. July, I think it's either June or July. One of those.
Yeah, same week as Spider-Man. And
if it
what
comes
was it
out,
sandwiched between? Isn't that sandwiched between two major movies?
It's June 26th.
Yep. Wait, June 26th? Supergirl?
Yeah, June 26th is the date that they have for
Toy
it.
Story.
Toy Story 5 and Shrek 5. Releasing in a crowded, high-profile season. Yeah, they haven't given dates for some of these other ones yet.
Yeah, Toy Story is the week before.
Oh. Well,
and then something's coming out.
Then it's
4th
fucked.
of July weekend.
It's fucked. Okay, here's the ones. June 19th, Toy Story 5. And then the next week, Supergirl. What releases on the same day as Supergirl? Jackass 5. Can Jackass 5 take on Supergirl? Joe?
No.
No? Okay. So they have less to worry about, I guess, than Superman did fighting Jurassic Park. He had to fucking fight dinosaurs and motherfucking, what else? Fantastic Four and Smurfs, Joe. That's what Superman had to deal with. Supergirl's over here fighting a bunch of jackasses. Motherfucking Steve-O.
June 5th, Master of the Universe.
June 5th. Then, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's far enough away.
Scary Movie 6 to 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Toy Story's the big
Day,
one.
Which
Toy
is
Story 19th, yeah.
Yeah, and then after is Minions 3.
We need to be paying attention to Girls Like Girls. This is a romance musical because basically Supergirl will live or die on whether they can get the females in there. Because if it's just males, then it doesn't appeal to males. You'll get a segment of males. You'll get a smaller segment of males that would normally go to like a big action fucking explosions and Call of Duty shit. You're going to get smaller. So you got to supplement that with some of the female audience, women empowerment, female empowerment to get those numbers up. And I don't think it's going to be that. Barbie has that potential because that is a cultural icon, a worldwide, global icon of women, and so that's why they went out there and supported that film to the tune of $1 billion plus. So honestly, as much as I hate to say it, I think Supergirl is going to be a flop. I also think Masters of the Universe is not going to do as well as people think. Budget. Apparently, the budget for Masters of the Universe is pretty big.
Yeah, you have to be bringing down these budgets because not every movie is fucking Jurassic Park, where you got to make a bad movie and make
$200 million. $200 million, Joe. The thing has to make at least as much as Superman made, $600 million. So, can Masters of the Universe make $600 million? I think it's gonna make $400 million, and people will consider it a flop. Even though it looks great, and I can't wait for it, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. Same thing with Supergirl. I think we got some flops incoming here.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's it, guys. Thank y'all so much. Tell us what you think about some of these news stories, including Supergirl, Batman news, and Lobo news in the DCU news section. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our sponsors, you guys. Please consider supporting us to start off 2026 right. Go to our Patreon, which is the most direct method to support us. Or if you prefer, here on YouTube, there's a YouTube join button. And what that does is it keeps us safe every month, lets us create and crank out as much content as possible for you guys, whether we're getting demonetized or not. We really appreciate it. And if you can't, then at minimum, subscribe. Get some of your friends to subscribe here on YouTube. All right, guys? Thank y'all so much for watching, and we're very much looking forward to what's coming ahead in 2026. Bye, guys.